What's up, guys? Alexander here again. Sorry about not uploading a little while ago, but I was kind of busy. And as you can see, I have actually something new. Gonna get to show you before the review. My birthday's soon. My friends got me my presents early, and got a little like sushi blanket and pillow. The rice is the blanket, sushi pillow. Yeah, that was pretty cute. So this may be the new default for yeah, these are my bedspreads you've been seeing this whole time in the background of that the books I've been sitting on. So I don't know. Let's see it for this one for now. Anyway, what we're gonna be reviewing today is Monster Musume. Yeah, some of you probably know this one. It's pretty infamous in some people's eyes. Some people love it, some people hate it. And for me, well, I personally love it. I can understand why some people are into it, and that's perfectly fine. But here are my thoughts on it. First, of course, for those that don't know, for some reason, this is about a world, Monster Musume, Everyday Life with Monster Girls, about a world where a bunch of monsters, different species of monsters, have now come out of hiding and now are looking to integrate with peacefully with human society, and are going through like homestay programs with humans in order to learn from them. And we follow the adventures of one particular homestay with the main character right there being coiled up, Kimihito, although you'll barely remember that's his name. I'll explain that in a minute. And one of the monster girls right there. As you can see, girls is definitely going to be the descriptor here. That's Mia in the front. She's my favorite. Come at me. No, I don't want to get into that. This is not a who's waifu battle debate. She's just my opinion. Anyway, let's see. And yeah, it's about them and their his growing, like, group of girls. Yes, it's a harem series. And their exploits together in a little bunch of hijinks. Lots of crazy, lewd hijinks. It's made by Okayado. And it's an interesting one. It's kind of hard to talk to without just getting demonetized with him. Definitely try not to do. But it's freaking crazy. Fucking crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's basically the plot. And it's on the art style. I think the art style is pretty decent. I don't think it's anything too like runaway crazy good. It does its job. The designs, at least, I really like the designs. But for the art itself, I think it's okay. It definitely has some moments that are pretty cool, but I don't think it's anything that's gonna blow you away. Yeah, guess that's all I have to say. I really like the designs, at least. At least on the monster girls. They're all very, unique looking, have their own looks. Let's see, and on to, well, the plot. Some of you might know, and some of you I know, a lot of you know. The plot is plot. And you know what I mean by that. There's a lot of fan service, and that's pretty much it's this series' bread and butter. About these monster girls and all their lewd hijinks, like I said before. And I think it's actually done pretty well, in my opinion, because all the girls are pretty likable. There's been a lot of debates over who's best girl, as I said earlier. And I still like a lot of them. I love Rechnera, I love Centauria, I love Sue. I love them all. I think they're all pretty good. And my personal favorite just happens to be Mia. I think that's maybe because I really like snakes. I happen to actually be born the year of the snake, too. No. So, I don't know. That's just me. And it's all you really know. It's about them learning. I guess it does do a pretty good job of, explaining what they are all about, and as they are characters, and also as different species. It does a pretty good job of fleshing out the worlds and them coming together pretty well. So it's not just all about that, but it is mainly about the fan service. And yeah, and of course, because of it too, it's also a bit of a slice of life. So it's not really focusing on, like, some overarching story, although there is a kind of a subplot that isn't really a spoiler, but you find it out in the first volume, the very end of the first volume, that Kimihito is tasked with the people that run the program for the homestays to test whether or not marriage is possible. So he's tasked with marrying one of the girls. And that's even in the last, like, 16 volumes, and none of that has been really resolved. But, you know, that's how it goes with most of these harem series. Yeah. And, well, I guess I'll just come to my final thoughts. I like to think the characters are really fun. Mostly, Kimihito himself is pretty boring. In fact, they never really actually call him Kimihito the whole time. They just, each girl's have a different, like, nickname for him, pet name, and that's pretty much all he ever goes by. This is one of the various pet names. Yeah, so again, lots of fan service, so if you're into that. It's really funny at times, lots of funny craziness they get into. And again, because of all this, it's definitely not for everyone. Not just the fact that it's a lot of fan service, it's, you know, monster girls, and I know some people are very wary of that. And I'm pretty into it, actually, quite a bit. But, you know, I know that's not for everybody. So, if you're, you know, mature enough or old enough, one of the two, I highly suggest it. I think you might find something about it that you might like. You know, give it a try. Don't judge a book by its cover and all that. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Talk to you guys later. Bye.